Sorry for the interrupt. They organized a badminton match on a road near Digha Market, drawing a crowd of over 10,000 people, which temporarily blocked vehicular traffic and brought attention to the neglected road. The children collected 3,000 signatures and presented them to the chief engineer of roads. In 1993, they organized a cycle marathon for better roads and a street play called Jahannam Express to raise awareness about hazardous roads. They also created a 6-kilometer human chain with participation from 32 schools. This grassroots movement inspired students in other towns like Dhanbad and Bokaro to organize protest repair. Campaigns where they fixed road stretches with the help of parents and friends. Overall, Tarmitra's efforts has a significant impact in improving road condition. Let's move forward to the next paragraph, reinterpretation of feasts. The students of Tarumitra have shown commendable efforts in reinterpreting national and religious celebrations with an ecological focus. They organized events like Freedom Run for Trees on Independence Day and choose to celebrate Earth Week in August instead of Earth Day to align in the lush green environment. During Earth Week, they conducted various activities, including quizzes, debates, discussion on environmental issues, exploration camps, and trees planting campaigns. They also contributed to reforesting the Hazaribagh National Park. Furthermore, they raised awareness about the environmental impact of traditional festivals like Holi, advocating for responsible celebrations. Tarmitra introduced the practice of tying colorful Rakhi or amulets on trees during the Rakhi festival, a custom that has gained popularity nationwide, even involving the Chief Minister of Bihar in tree tying rituals. As Harshita showed you yesterday, that we celebrate Raksha Bandhan, in which we ties Rakhi to the trees. It's a popular custom followed by Tarumitra. So the next paragraph, it's very important. Sacrifice of Pankaj. Pankaj was a dedicated school student and treasurer of the university wing of Tarumitra Study Circle, organized a spring fair to raise funds for gardens on February 28, 1994. Unfortunately, troublemakers entered the fair and one of them shot Pankaj, who tragically became the second eco-matriarch of the environment. In response, students raised funds and with the Rotary Club support, built Pankaj Park in his memory within 3 months. Next is the bioreserve. Tarumitra and its sustained campaign has been promoting biodiversity since the inception. In 1989, a genetic plant nursery was established and later a bioreserve was proposed by students on a plot of land donated by father in Digha, Patna. The foundation stone was laid by Dr. A.R. Kidivai, the governor of Bihar, on 3 November 1996. Since then, the bioreserves has flourished under the care of Sister Sarita SCN. With the addition of adobe huts and a dormitory for student camps, the site is now dedicated to organic farming with students volunteering. Sorry to interrupt. With student and volunteering handling most tasks overseen by Miss Margaret Momolo, an expert in organic farming. From transplanting to harvesting and threshing, students actively participate in the farm operation. And I think in the previous, like yesterday in the presentation, Harshita has also showed some nearby school student was participating in organic farming, I guess. Yes, Harshita?
Yes, Sanjana.
Tarumitra has also involved in some solar campaigns. And let's talk about networking. Getting connected with the like-minded groups started in the 90s. Tarumitra as an organization has been networking with local groups of activists on issue on issues such as water, organic farming, vehicular pollution, green belts, conservation of biodiversity, etc. There was an exciting existing network of over 100 organizations coordinated by Prativesh Patna. Special bonds of fellowship and support existed with the Patna Jews, Holy Cross Sisters, and Sisters of the Charity of Nazareth. So I think I've covered almost everything. So how was it? Did it inspire you? I'm asking.
Guys, I guess we should respond, okay? It must be a two-way communication, not a single person just speaking.
Okay, so we are expecting a response from your guys. As Sanjana asked that, did you get something to know about the Mitra, and is it inspiring you? See, yesterday many of you are quite active, but why you all are silent today? If that was for just for one day, still I can't hear any voice from anybody. If you can't speak in the meetings, then how you think that you will contribute in this internship? Can anyone please explain me that how you can contribute without taking part in the meetings and the conversation? If you have ideas, something like that, then please share with us. We will love to. Okay, yeah, we will love to see new technologies. Okay, I just wanted to ask. I'm asking it again that did you understood what Sanjana has told you, like what the stories she told about the Mitra? Do you have any question, or may have you understood it properly? Am I not audible, or am I audible?
Manjeet,
Manjeet,
you
you
are
are
audible.
audible.
They are not responding.
I was not expecting this from you guys from that only second day. I okay, this now.
ओरिएंटेशन में ये हाल है तो लाइक इम्पोर्टेंट मीटिंग्स में जहाँ इन्हें बोलना होगा वहां ये लोग क्या करेंगे?
आई थिंक रिस्पॉन्डिंग
Okay,
स्किल सबसे ज़्यादा नेसेसरी था।
sorry, Harsh, what?
मैं कह रहा हूँ कि रिस्पॉन्डिंग स्किल सबसे ज़्यादा नेसेसरी है यहाँ पे और सब स्किल से।
Yeah, of course.
Guys, I guess it should be the very last time you're not responding to us, okay?
आप लोग
Like,
फ्रैंक
please,
होके रिस्पॉन्ड कर सकते हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, हम लोग भी इंटर्न ही हैं।
exactly. But at least respond so that we can have a better communication now.
Yeah, of course, we are here to make you more like what I can say.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, finally, yeah, you are audible.
Yes, so I missed few parts in between. That is why I was hesitant to speak. But what I heard was quite inspiring, and I think I would like to participate in these types of initiatives in my state also.
Nice to hear that. What's your name? Nana Saran, right?
No, 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 I'm from Delhi.
Okay, okay. So you will be working here like from your home, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Actually, I forgot your background. Can you just come up again with your that like which field you are working on currently or studying on?
My education is in political science, and right
Okay.
now I'm completing my internship in the education field with an NGO.
Okay. Sorry that actually your voice was quite low this time. Can you just repeat it again?
I'm saying my education is in political science, and I
Yeah.
work in the field of education reforms.
Okay. Nice, nice. So you're that. Anyone else who want to come up?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening. Actually, I want to know something about a study meeting. In last, you are talking about a groups like ESG group and FCA group. Actually, I want to know what is exactly ESG group. I
Okay,
didn't get.
Okay.
in few minutes we will explain these things, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Anyone else? No. Okay, no problem. I think Sanjana, you can go ahead.
Yeah, wait, Manjeet. Just give me few minutes. I will share the screen.
Okay. And those who are in this meeting, I just want to clarify one thing. Please don't hesitate. क्योंकि आप यहाँ पर आए हो कुछ सीखने के लिए आए हो आप अगर आप चुपचाप मीटिंग्स में बैठे रहेंगे तो फिर आई डोंट थिंक कि आप कुछ ज्यादा कुछ सीख पाएंगे देयर इज नथिंग आप अगर सिर्फ यहाँ पर मीटिंग ज्वाइन करेंगे मीटिंग खत्म हो जाएगी उसके बाद आप मीटिंग लीव कर जाएंगे दैट्स नॉट हाउ यू विल लर्न एनीथिंग
Manjeet, kindly explain what is HHC 4C group and what are the activities that have been so far done in this group.
Okay. Okay, I think yesterday I told the full form of HC4CC. Can anyone remember that? इन्हें को याद है वो?
Yes, that is
Habits are
habit change for climate change.
Yeah, good. Okay, that's actually अगर आपने हमारे ग्रुप का प्रोफाइल पिक्चर देखी होगी whatever you call display of profile picture आपने उसमें देखी होगी उसमें फोटोज लगी हुई है so that's a slogan thing like we have got multiple slogans this is one of our slogans that is habit change for the climate change. तो बेसिकली इस ग्रुप में मेनली उन्हीं लोगों को हम रखते हैं जो कि इंटरेस्टेड होते हैं इन्वायरमेंटल क्राइसिस या फिर इन्वायरमेंटल प्रॉब्लम से डील करने के लिए और उसके लिए सॉल्यूशन बनाने के लिए और लोगों को कैसे एंगेज करें उसमें लोगों को कैसे एजुकेट करें कि हाउ इन्वायरमेंट इज हाउ मच इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर अस ऑफ कोर्स एवरीवन नोज दैट हाउ मच इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर अस बट नो वन वांट्स टू केयर अबाउट दैट तो हम हमारा CC4CC में जो भी यहाँ पे इंटर्न्स हैं या वॉलंटियर्स हैं उनका काम यही होता है कि वो लोगों को अवेयर करने के लिए अलग अलग तरह के प्लान्स बनाएं अलग अलग एक्टिविटीज करें लोगों के पास जाएं उन्हें समझाएं लाइक कुछ उसमें से कुछ कुछ एक्टिविटीज आपने देखा होगा कल भी कि पेपर बैग डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन टाइप का, राइट? आपने देखी होगी एक्टिविटीज। यस।
Yes.
Yes.
या सो समथिंग लाइक दैट। हम यहाँ के जो भी इंटर्न्स है वही लोग उन लोग प्लान करते हैं कि कैसे क्या करना है, और वो लोग उसके बाद उससे लोगों को एंगेज करने की कोशिश करते हैं। और दिस इज अ लॉन्ग टर्म थिंग। आप एक बार किसी के साथ अगर बातचीत करोगे या फिर उनसे कुछ भी एक्टिविटीज करोगे तो उन्हें ज्यादा कुछ समझ नहीं आएगा। तो दिस इज अ लॉन्ग टर्म प्रोसेस, हमें कंटिन्यूअसली करना होता है पड़ता है, तभी लोगों को कुछ इम्पैक्ट दिखेगा। So that's it. This the work of this
Sorry
group
guys,
is all
I
this.
couldn't join because of some network issue. Hello everyone. Hello
Yeah.
Shashi sir. Shashi sir is not there.
Sorry.
No, I thought Shashi sir is there, so
No, he is not here.
fine. So, are you guys still on groups, briefing about different groups?
Yeah, we are starting. We have just
Okay,
started.
okay, fine.
Okay, Manjeet, you can continue.
Okay, nice. I think we can move on to the next one.
Next slide.
Yeah. I said that we will move on to next one. I think everyone now know about SC4CC, right? Correct? अगर किन्हीं का कोई क्वेश्चन है, किन्हीं का कोई क्वेरी है, तो प्लीज कम फॉरवर्ड एंड आस्क योर क्वेरी।
I had one question. So we were told about the campus that it's beautiful, it's large, but when are we going to be invited in offline meetings?
Most probably next Sunday. I'm not 100% sure because I also not currently I'm not in the campus, so I can't give you the exact date. But most probably you will be visiting next Sunday.
Okay.
आप मंजीत सर नेक्स्ट संडे आ जाएंगे क्या पटना?
As I said, most probably. I'm not saying 100% confirm.
ओके। एक्चुअली
Even
सर यहाँ पटना में है नहीं, वो ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं, तो जब सर पटना में आ जाएंगे होपफुली
yeah,
तब हम लोग ऑफलाइन मिल सकता है।
yeah.
Okay.
ओके, हर्ष मेहता
हम्म
एक्सप्लेन करिए।
Mm.
लाइक क्रिएटिव टीम हम लोग का है, तो इसका पर्पस बस ये था कि लाइक हम लोग जो भी बात कर रहे हैं या डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं, तो हम लोग का एक क्रिएटिव टीम है। इसमें बेसिकली हम लोग क्या करेंगे कि लाइक एनवायरनमेंट से रिलेटेड अवेयरनेस के लिए हम लोग कुछ टॉपिक पे क्रिएटिव टिप बना सकते हैं, या
Harsh,
फिर वीडियोस
Harsh,
या फिर रील्स। हाँ बोलो।
Harsh. Sorry for interruption, but can you please be a bit louder?
एक मिनट, आवाज जा रही है
हल्की सी आ रही है ना, थोड़ा जोर से बोल।
अब?
हाँ, अभी कंटिन्यू।
हाँ, तो क्रिएटिव टीम का पर्पस ही ये है कि लाइक इसमें जो जो लोग रहेंगे वो लोग लाइक जैसे इंस्टा पे पोस्ट के लिए कुछ बनाएंगे, आइडियाज देंगे, या फिर पोस्ट बनाएंगे, या फिर रील्स। और भी बहुत सारे इंस्टाग्राम हैंडल्स हैं, और साथ में लाइक ट्विटर है, लिंक्डइन है, जो कि शायद एक्टिव नहीं है बट मोस्ट प्रोबेबली एक्टिव हो जाएंगे। और है लाइक यूट्यूब चैनल्स है, तो उसके लिए शॉर्ट्स, रील्स या फिर जो भी वीडियोस है एनवायरमेंट से रिलेटेड, वो इस पे बनाना है हम लोग को, और डिस्कशन करना है इसमें जो जो लोग रहेंगे। नेक्स्ट।
प्लीज टेल, मतलब सारे जितने, लाइक कुछ एग्जांपल दो जो अभी तक हम लोग कर चुके हैं उसके रीसेंट।
लाइक रिसेंट हम लोग ने बहुत सारे करा है। लाइक अभी हम लोग ने इनिशिएटिव स्टार्ट करा है कि लाइक जैसे संडे था, तो हम लोगों ने संडे को एक स्टोरी लगाया। लाइक पोस्ट डेली करना लाइक इंगेजिंग भी है बट डिफिकल्ट भी है कि डेली पोस्ट करना, क्योंकि उसके लिए बनाना पड़ेगा। तो लाइक स्टोरी बेस्ट आइडिया था कि उसको इंगेजिंग बनाने के लिए। तो हम लोगों ने संडे को स्टार्ट करा सस्टेनेबल संडे। तो उसमें हम लोग क्या करेंगे कि लाइक हर संडे को हम लोग एक मेथड बताएंगे कि कैसे हम लोग सस्टेनेबल मेथड यूज कर सकते हैं फार्मिंग के लिए, या फिर इको फ्रेंडली तरीका हम लोग बताएंगे। और मंडे को हम लोग हर मंडे लाइक मीम मंडे से चलाएंगे, जिसमें लाइक अवेयरनेस फैलाएंगे एनवायरमेंट से रिलेटेड मीम बनाकर। ऐसे ही हम लोग सोच रहे हैं वीकली प्लानर बनाने का। और प्रीवियस हम लोगों ने पोस्ट करा है एफसीए से रिलेटेड और फास्ट फैशन से, और भी बहुत सारे हम लोग का पोस्ट हुए हैं एनवायरमेंट से रिलेटेड, जो जो हम लोगों ने डिस्कस करा है ग्रुप में, या फिर जो क्रिएटिव टीम के जो मेंबर्स हैं वो लोग अपना आइडिया अगर कोई लेकर आते हैं, पिच करते हैं, तो फिर उस पे हम लोग इनिशिएट करते हैं कि अगर कोई वीडियो एडिट अच्छा करता है तो उन लोगों को हम लोगों ने दे दिया कि आप वीडियो एडिट करो। कोई अच्छे लिख सकते हैं तो किन्हीं लोगों को हम लोग ने राइटिंग के लिए दे दिया कि आप जैसे रील्स का आप कोई कंटेंट बनाओ कि कैसे कैसे ये रील्स चलेगा, इस टाइप का।
आप लोग चाहे तो यूट्यूब और फिर हमारे इंस्टाग्राम चैनल पे भी मतलब इंस्टाग्राम हैंडल भी देख सकते हैं कुछ रीसेंट के पोस्ट, ये सारे अभी न्यू इंटर्न्स ने बनाया है।
Yeah, and see, basically, if you love creativity, then this is the place for you, in simple words. If you want to do something creative and something like that, then you can join this and show your creativity that how you can do that. I think we can go ahead. Yeah. So anyone is going to explain this?
हर्ष, कैन यू?
श्योर श्योर। तो लाइक
Okay.
एफसीए का मैं पहले बैकग्राउंड बताता हूँ। लाइक एफसीए हम लोग के ही स्टार्ट हुआ था, हम लोग के टाइम से ही। लाइक हम लोगों ने अगस्त में ज्वाइन करा, तो सर ने हम लोग को एफसीए से इंट्रोड्यूस करा कि लाइक फॉरेस्ट कंजर्वेशन एक्ट तो 1980 से है, बट हाल ही में लोकसभा से ऐसे पास हो गया है बिल, अमेंडमेंट इसमें हुए हैं, तो इसमें कुछ प्रोज भी हैं कुछ कॉन्स भी हैं। तो उस पर हम लोग क्या डिस्कशन करेंगे। तो लाइक हम लोगों ने बहुत डिस्कशन करा है कि लाइक इसमें क्या कॉन्स हैं क्या प्रोज हैं, ठीक है। तो बेसिकली इसमें बात क्या था कि ये हम लोग वे फॉरवर्ड करेंगे आगे कि अगर इसमें कोई कॉन्स है, ठीक है, तो हम लोग एफसीए को पूरा तरीके से तो रिपेल नहीं कर सकते इस बिल को। तो हम लोग बेसिकली चाहते क्या थे कि इसमें कुछ चेंजेस करा सके हम लोग अपने हिसाब से, या लाइक सोसाइटी के हिसाब से, इन्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से, ताकि कोई अफेक्ट ना करे। लाइक इसमें भी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं जो कि हम लोग रिजॉल्व कराना चाहते हैं या चेंजेस कराना चाहते हैं। तो इस पे वे फॉरवर्ड जाकर हम लोग चाहते हैं कि इस पे हम लोग पीआईएल करें, लाइक पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट पीआईएल कराएं, और फिर आगे देखते हैं क्या होता है जैसा सर बोले। तो यही एफसीए था। और अगर आप लोग को इसके बारे में नहीं पता है तो आप लोग लाइक नेट पे पढ़ सकते हो कि बेसिकली एफसीए में अमेंडमेंट क्या क्या हुए हैं, और 1980 के जो एफसीए थे उससे क्या क्या इसमें चेंजेस हैं। तो आप लोग को बेसिकली आइडिया मिल जाएगा। लाइक अभी इसमें डिटेल में बताने का कोई फायदा तो है नहीं, क्योंकि आप लोग को बेसिक नॉलेज पहले होना चाहिए इसके बारे में। और अगर
थैंक यू।
एफसीए में, एक मिनट, अगर कोई एफसीए में इंटरेस्टेड हो तो लाइक आप लोग ज्वाइन भी कर सकते हैं। इसका भी एक टीम है पूरा, लाइक एक ग्रुप है एफसीए से रिलेटेड, अगर कोई एफसीए में इंटरेस्टेड हो तो।
थैंक यू हर्ष। नेक्स्ट इज ईएसजी, हर्ष निधि। हर्ष निधि, आर यू हियर?
Audible?
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, you are. Yes, you are audible.
So, hello everyone. My name is Harsh Nidhi. I'm a fourth year law student at NLU Mumbai, and this ESG team is dedicated towards environmental causes that Tarumitra has. Apart from, there are other causes that are inherent or ingrained into this concept, which is the social and the governance aspect. So, if I'll start with. Can you guys just give me few like? Can you guys?
Harsh Nidhi, your voice is breaking.
I just need 1 minute from you guys. I'm like stuck somewhere.
Okay.
Hello. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So sorry for interruption. Um, I hope everyone can listen me. I mean, hear me. If there's If there is
Yeah.
anyone who is facing some issue, please let me know over chat or through your this voice. So, how much did you guys hear? Okay, did you guys hello?
Starting से start
You
करो.
are audible.
Okay. So, so just tell me if the voice is breaking in between. So ESG is basically the short form. Very simple words I'll put. ESG is basically short form of environment, social, and governance. So you must be thinking that it is not a normal abbreviation also. Just three words have been put together and said that okay, ESG. ESG is a concept. So it is basically a framework. It is not even a concept, we would say. Because concept is something which is derived as something new. ESG is not something new. ESG is a framework wherein E environment, S social, and G governance, all these three frameworks have been joined together to form a different framework or a mixture of these three frameworks known as the ESG framework. So who and when did this term come into existence? It was way back in 2004 that the United Nations recognized this term. There was a guy who introduced this term, and United Nations on the upon introduction of this term in 2006 they formally incorporated this into their own policy, and the United Nations recognized that okay, now there's a need that the companies need to be made accountable for even the investment that they are doing. So this was, of course, you must be aware that there are a lot of goals that United Nation has been proposing since ever. So if you say that environment जो है उसका कंसर्न जो 2006 में आया, तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि 2006 में इन्वायरमेंट का कंसर्न एकदम से अराइज किया. ये कंसर्न तो बहुत पुराना है. 2006 में ये हुआ कि दे फाउंड कि there's a way there's a now there's also a way in which we can make the companies accountable through this new concept. Now there's a need. This is 2006 and there's a need that okay, we need the companies to be more accountable in the sense that if you are investing somewhere, you need to disclose your investment. You need to disclose what are the environmental impacts of that investment, where is the money going and for what cause is the money going. You also have to disclose what is the scene inside your company. How are the people inside your company being treated? Are they being treated equally? Are they not being treated equally? What is the relation between you and the Ministry of Corporate Affairs or the concerned ministry or the government departments, in the sense that if there's any bribery, if there's any corruption going on inside your company, if you're bribing the officials of the departments, if the auditing is happening properly or not. So all of that basically you'll find that this is more of a corporate oriented concept. This is not very much into non-corporate. It is mostly corporate oriented concept. But since it incorporates in itself the environment concern, so we as NGOs, I'll tell you, you'll also wonder somewhere now down the line that why are we as an NGO talking about this? So I'll tell you in simple, in very short words, in very very shortly, that see, India is lagging behind in terms of ESG frameworks and having a robust structure that asks the companies to disclose information. Information what? What information? Information regarding their investments, information regarding the compliance of existing laws that already exist in our country. For instance, there is an Air and Water Prevention Act. There is a Environment Protection Act. There is also Equal Wages Act. So all of these acts that already exist have been incorporated into this structure. There's section, I'm forgetting, 237 or 238 or 138, sorry, of Companies Act, which talks about corporate social responsibility, that every year 2% of the profit has to be dedicated towards the social responsibility wing of the company, which the companies usually evade by making their own NGOs, making their own social corporate what to say, social responsibility wings. They make NGOs or they say that we are collaborating with this NGO, which usually the money never goes for the purpose that it is intended to. So this is how companies have already started to evade these compliances. Now, if we talk about why is this important for us as an NGO, look, NGOs, they come into picture when there is a violation of any cause or there is a violation in the sector that they are working at. If an NGO is working at for child rights, if there's any violation in that sector, that NGO is working. So our NGO is working in the sector of environment, protection and sustainability goals that our country and the UN is trying to achieve. So it becomes important for us because this ESG is an extension of the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. So if we are working towards that, towards achieving SDGs, and if we are working in the field of environment protection, so if ESG has brought in, we cannot ignore this. If it has been brought in, we cannot ignore that. So for us, it became necessary. What I felt and what others in our team felt, that okay, we should start with something. We should start with spreading awareness amongst ourselves first, and then making a group of people who try and go and see what this concept actually means briefly, and then try to achieve something after working on this concept. So that something maybe in the form of proposals to the government that see your policies are very weak right now. Look at UK. UK has a robust policy. Look at United States. If anyone would have heard about carbon taxes, this is all a part of this. If you're polluting beyond a certain limit, if you're emitting carbon beyond a certain limit, you will have to pay tax on it. If there's something known as carbon credit, it's not in India, it's in US. So we are lagging behind. And for sure, in within 2-3 years, we'll see that okay, the government is finally going to make some robust laws, though it is trying to through SEBI's regulations and all, but there's no robust framework right now. So it's also an opportunity for us as students, as young minds, and it's also, it's also like this is something that is bound to happen. It's just that you will be the ones who will be ahead of time. Though we are not ahead of time actually. There are a lot of people who are already working in it. So this is what uh, is brief about ESG. So ESG includes all environment, social, and governance aspects. In short, in one line. And you guys could also go and read more about it so that because it's not something which I could explain you in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 1 hour. It's a huge concept. It also has a lot of concepts, which is getting added each and every day because it's still a evolving concept. There's no rigid definition of this very framework as of now. So every day there's something which is research is going on and people are saying that okay, fine, this is also that needs to be incorporated into this framework. So yeah, this is it. This is about AFD. I think some of you would have understood. A lot of you must be having some doubts. You can ask me. You can tell me if you did not understand anything at all. You can also tell me. We can have a separate session, or maybe next meeting when we are meeting, we can, dedicate this entire session towards ESG, and we can discuss about it. Whoever is reading something, whoever is interested in it, they can talk to me. We can have a discussion. So yeah, I think.
So
Thank you,
I
Harshita.
have a question. So, how much time do we have we are given to select a group?
It depends
So
on
By
you, but
by tonight,
do it in
like
a day or two. No, it's okay. Give
I
them
think
some time.
Sanjana, we can first introduce them to the work that every group is doing,
we have already
and
We
आप
already
ESG का
did
बता
that.
दीजिए कि अब तक क्या हुआ है, बाकी सबका तो हमने बता दिया है.
acha, you've told them about everything. Okay,
Yes.
so firstly, before that, I would like to ask you all, how many of you are law students?
You can raise hands, okay?
Is there no law student present in this meet? I think yesterday I heard someone from Chanakya.
Yes, yes, there are two or four or five law students. But guys, if there anyone, please respond.
I think इस मीटिंग में maybe present नहीं होना वो लोग.
Acha. So are they continuing with Tarumitra or are they not? Just need to confirm that.
ये तो आगे के सेशंस में पता चलेगा.
Okay, fine. So fine. I just wanted to get an idea because law students, they must be aware about this if they're following what's happening every day or currently. So fine. Anyone with any humanities background or something? Anyone with some social background, some इकोनॉमी के पर्सपेक्टिव से? आई थिंक नो वन.
All
ठीक है.
political
So
science.
okay, so I'll start with nothing. So firstly, I'll tell you what we did inside this team. So we went through the questions that each and everyone thought or maybe occurred to each and everyone when we were reading about this concept. As someone who does not know anything, we knew that okay, fine, this is something which is certain that India does not have a robust framework as of now. Still, we don't have. So we were searching about it with that very thing in mind that okay, India does not have anything specific or anything very robust or anything which is binding the companies to disclose information or material information or comply to these ESG norms and globally set standards and practices. So we were reading about it, and then each and every one prepared three, four, five questions. We all wrote that question at one place. Sir Shashi sir, who's not here today in the meet, yesterday he was there. So sir took all the questions together. He framed five questions for every department, which is concerned with every department. For instance, if these questions are concerned with RBI, if they're concerned with Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Environment, and I think there was one more, Niti Aayog. So all of those questions were divided into five subheads. And then we filed RTI to seek information from the government authorities. So few of them got the results, few of us we did not get the results. I think I did not check recently because I had exams and stuff. So I'll also be going through the result what I got. I'll also be going through the reply what the official sent me on against the RTI that I filed. So using that reply, we will now go on to search more if that reply is valid or it's just a cover up or it's just an formality that they did. Having said that, there's a lot that we need to do and there's a lot ahead that we need to go. We are not stopping here. We are going to research now on what is the framework available with other countries. If at all there is any framework in any country, and few countries we know that they have this framework. Canada has this carbon tax and US has this carbon credit thing. EU has its own charter for ESG. So three, four countries do have robust framework. India currently does not have. So we'll be comparing India's existing framework like the corporate social responsibility. I think a lot of you must be aware of it. And the SEBI's LODR regulations, which say that the companies have to disclose business responsibility and sustainability report. Top 250 entities have to disclose that. I'm sorry, top 1,000 entities have to disclose that. And later on, after a period of 6 months, next 250 entities, 250 in terms of market capitalization. So market cap, I think profit. But anyways, so SEBI has this guideline that they have to disclose the compliances that they are undertaking. So, but these guidelines or these rules are very basic. These rules don't have any binding value. There's no penalty or anything. RBI has this system of green bonds where the companies are encouraged to, where the banks are encouraged to issue green bonds to companies. So we'll be analyzing these provisions that India already has, Indian legal system already has, or Indian system already has, with respect to the provisions that the other countries have. So this is what we are going to do now next. Up till now, we all went. It was very casual. I think we were also professional, but it was very casually done that we went, we searched about it. There was no binding thing that, okay, you have to do this, you have to do that, except Shashi sir setting deadlines for us. So we went, we researched about it. Whoever found it interesting, they were a part of this team. Whoever did not find it interesting, they themselves did not participate and they somehow they got removed or they removed themselves. Then comes a team of 10, 15 people who were interested and who were searching on it, researching on it. They framed questions. Those questions were sent as RTIs, and now we are planning on researching about it. After we research and we prepare a report by compiling the research data that each and every one of us collects, we'll try to format it and make beautify it so that we can send it as proposal or send it as a report or send it as a suggestion to various places I think that would have an impact. So yeah, in brief, this is what this team is doing currently. Plus, if we also get time and if circumstances favor us, we'll also organize some social media campaigns to raise awareness. Because and because of this also, social media team becomes very essential. So I think ESG team or any other team would go hand in hand with the social media team. Now it is on Sanjay and you guys that how you guys sync the social media team with each and every team. Yeah. So any doubt or anything else that anyone wants to ask?
If you have any doubt, you can ask.
Or if someone has any objection, they can raise. Huh. Open to that.
No, I just want to know, the question you have asked about to RTI, they are the environmental cause question or the social cause?
I'm sorry, I missed your question.
No, no, I'm just asking, you had said that you asked the question to RTI. So I just want to know that the questions are related to the social cause or the
No,
environmental
no.
cause also.
So questions were all of those questions were related to environment cause. So because we are an environment based NGO, so we are trying to focus more on the E part. We are not negating the S and G part, but that's something which would increase our scope. We want our scope to be limited in the sense that we want to not go beyond E part because it would also deviate us from our primary aim of fostering this culture of protecting the environment. So we are just focusing on this environment part right now. We'll of course we'll also hop into SNG part when we feel that okay, we've now done significant and substantial progress in the environment front. So we'll also move on to social and governance front. But that's something which is later on, which is I think we are not looking at that at this point. We can't foresee that as of now. But what we are sure is that we are only looking for the E front, environment front, and we are working in that direction only. So yeah,
Okay.
we are not doing anything for SNG right now. Since we are also a limited number of people, I guess any number of people won't be sufficient enough if each and everyone is not working efficiently. And right now we don't have too many people in ESG. With induction of you guys, I feel now we'll have a bigger team. So we'll also do that efficiently. This environment front ka काम. And then probably if we are okay and comfortable, we'll also move on to SNG if any of you guys are interested, just in case. Yeah, so that's it from my end. Thank you all for listening patiently. If there's any doubt or anything, you can also text me or you can, just mention in the next meet or right now also you can ask me. And as far as this thing is concerned, I'm done. Thank you, Sanjana. So you can carry on.
Thank you, Harshnithi, for explaining ESG very well to the interns. So if
I
no
hope
one
so,
has,
considering the response that they are showing, that they're giving. Uh, hope that they understood.
so as no one has any questions, so I think we can conclude the meeting. गुड नाइट एवरीवन। एंड आपका एक पोल आपके ग्रुप में दे दिया गया है कि आपको कौन से ग्रुप्स ज्वाइन करना है, सो काइंडली लुक इनटू दैट as soon as possible. Okay, so good night everyone.